for the side of Falcons though, a significant amount. But the X-Factor pick and Haji getting the Valentina, Ryzen getting his comfort, undefeated so far this season, Fanny. It's tough, very tough for Falcons. Omega could run away with this quickly.
Yeah, honestly, that third pick, Valentina, did so much for Omega here. Let's see if that's going to equate to a win here in game.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
I think I'm also most worried about the existence of a Fanny in the hands of someone who's been just so on point when it comes to the retributions. Because he could just literally pass by and steal it away.
Yeah, I low-key want to see a Super Yoshi Earth Rampart, and Ryzen uses it to kind of swing, just like Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah, so many things could happen in this game, honestly. But at least they're still holding on to that same line of thought which gave them the win in game number 2. Only a bit different this time, but at least a bit more reliable in the macro because it's a Moscow. Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
He's first blood. Ogwen might be next here, but Omega will not continue.
Guys are up against a Fanny
Yeah,
with an extra wall to work with around the Grok.
You don't want to get in a bad position.
Yeah, I know we don't see this combination a lot, but a little respect here, please.
Yeah.
A little respect, Falcons, for what you're going up against. That's Ryzen on his signature Fanny.
It's a Falcons guy giving you some Falcons advice. Take it.
Yeah, he was MVP in game number 2. They could not afford to let things like this happen early on.
You are playing around the juice in, getting a Sky Piercer. You do not want to delay that any further.
Play for time, play for time.
I know they want to play around for advantage of the center of the map. And then usually, yes, you are aggressive. But again, you're up against a Fanny with an extra wall to work with.
Yeah, but speaking of the Fanny,
Going top side, could have been close.
yeah, Flap gets to sense it at least. But oh no, even Super Yoshi
good stun.
is here. It seems the stun at the flicker. James survives the turret shot. So many resources being used, but fortunately Flap escapes. Rampart blocking the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ogwen just couldn't find a good enough angle to get a good fist break after the flicker. So it just really looked like Ogwen burned his flicker for nothing.
It felt like Ogwen burned it just to force them back. Maybe they won't notice he's not level 4 yet or something. But yeah, it did the job. It pushed the enemy back, so I guess it works for Falcons.
Oh, they're the ones who actually started the objective.
Yeah, with the Akai level 4, it's actually tough for a Fanny to fight the first few turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, purple buff? Did it get stolen? No,
No,
okay.
no.
Because SOD was coming by Super Marco. I thought he'd be able to take it away.
Yeah.
So they knew they wouldn't get the turtle advantage, so they didn't even try. I think Omega just wants to make those pickoffs happen without it being a full-on team fight.
Yeah, that can be. It is what they currently supposedly are strong at. But okay, Flap TZ still somehow. I don't think he's been able to get out of the EXP lane.
Yeah, which, you know, I completely don't blame him because of the opposition. It's like, it feels like the fan can be here at any moment.
Because we didn't see the final slash that didn't land.
Yeah,
Anything
exactly.
like this.
We need the ceremonial final slash to happen here. I don't know when you're going to do it. Maybe do it when you're safe, when the opponent doesn't see you.
If the first final slash happens later in the game, then I'm worried.
Okay.
Because again, statistics show that will miss.
Oh boy.
Oh, Gwen.
Doesn't
oh my
have a way
goodness.
out of that. Yeah, it's a wall spam right there. It's so hard to find
Yoshi,
vision
though.
if there's a Fanny. Yoshi using the tick charge, and up top even Flap in danger.
See? That's what he's worried about. Right there. It feels like Flap TZ can kind of just do stuff only when Kyle TZ close by or few can do some damage. Otherwise, he's just hoping that he can just farm XP. That's all he's hoping for.
Flap TZ being very cautious. Okay, this is one of his usual angles to go for a flat final slash. Might see a big 5v5, but it doesn't seem like Ryzen's completely in the spot just yet.
Could happen here.
You might see the Fanny go up top instead and Omega conceding this turtle. Oh, purple buff invade actually by Ryzen as Omega are defending their own purple buff.
That's pretty smart.
So good at trades. Really, you gotta pay attention to Ryzen when he does that. Oh, but he gets spotted out! Still gets the purple buff though, but Marco and Few tried their best to deny him of that.
Well, he should get it because they are trading a big objective, the turtle, for that buff. So you really should get what you want.
Yeah. Even though Omega will have been able to get 2 kills, they're getting pickoffs here and there. Again, it's tough for them to win an objective team fight with an Akai across the board and you're playing around a Fanny. So I think Omega just are trying to find that one big turnaround, which is very possible with their lineup. But the longer this game stretches out, the more you have a bigger problem with against the Moskov and against the Juicin.
Yeah, interestingly enough, despite having the more aggressive lineup, it's Omega actually tiptoeing around Falcons right now.
Yeah, they haven't been completely able to deal with Super Marco just yet. Like, he's been somehow free, already picking up his first item, the Corrosion side. But it's still very likely, especially with a 2-0 Fanny, that he's not going to be safe for majority of the game.
Yeah, I think the goal distribution definitely will be favoring Super Marco for now. He has been having free reign to take every single wave, and Omega has been happy to give it to him.
Yeah, so it's a mix of overly cautious, but at the same time, Falcons just not really giving Omega a big opening. They've, again, gotten a few kills, but this might be the first big one Omega can find if they can play it right.
Super Marco spots James. They just want to clear this minion. Falcons actually got the first turret down bottom already, and now they spot Ryzen. Oh, I think they're managing the macro pretty well.
Well defended by Falcons. They read the rotation of Omega. Were able to help out Super Marco, giving him even more time to be able to farm up in lane. It's a slight lead for Netsky, but at this point, very close. Although, as expected, because of how the matchup went, it's the lead is growing between the Uranus and the Arlot, favoring the Uranus.
Have you guys been noticing how many times Omega has been rotating topside and nothing happening? Committing 4 people there? It's just Falcons just reading the map as good as it can.
Yeah, that's why, again, you can't blame Omega for being cautious. They really can't find the opening that they want.
Yeah. Flap TZ joining here. Kyle TZ also in position already. Ryzen just taking his orange buff, but will be able to join shortly. So now who starts the fight? Super Yoshi!
Oh, Yoshi!
Okay, doesn't get to land the tech charge. That's going to be massive for Falcons here. Flap TZ might be the one to turn things around this time. He's looking for a target. Doesn't use the final slash yet. Few also scouting the area. Ogwen blocking the other members as well. Omega, they actually might just get low. Oh, what?
Good reset.
Full reset.
It's a full reset.
Yeah, perfect Earthen Rampart by Yoshi. He might have just saved the sequence for Omega. It's going to be a big turnaround for Falcons.
Whoa.
But in the middle,
James is a Uranus, so he gets to survive that.
Falcons will get it. Ryzen is still getting his purple buff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think they're going to be able to have any retribution close by, and Yoshi will give it up.
I'd be so devastated if Yoshi actually got to reset that for the second time around. But Falcons are already able to take it for themselves. All the while Super Marco too was just working on the bottom lane, so it hasn't been that action-packed just yet. But Falcons just really seem to be waiting for the right time.
Yeah, they're making good decisions as well. So overall, if they keep this up, I mean, they're losing turrets, but they are at least keeping Marco alive.
Oh wait, speaking of Marco, Ryzen finds him there, tries to take him down. Cutthroat already committed, but it's actually not the best move.
Oh! He tried to predict it.
Oh, okay.
He tried to predict it.
Oh, now in the middle lane, Haji using the IMU heavy spin. It was just forced out of him.
Yeah. I think he was using it to get a pin down, but he also acknowledged that there was a chance he'd just get locked down. So it was both safety, but at the same time, proactive move. Well, this tough. We are thrown back to as to why for the longest time the world hated us for being so good at tanky fighter junglers.
It's like nothing's happening.
But so much is happening.
It's like nothing happened, but so much is happening.
Yeah.
The scoreboard is not reflecting. It's 0 and 2 right now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who actually gets to find the better macro, the decisions that matter. There's very little gold leads existing even between our gold laners.
It's like 300 or
And
something.
it doesn't even like ramp up that much because there aren't that much team fights going on, which could result into massive gold swings. So
This is all gonna just explode into one fight with one team losing 4 members.
yeah.
That's it. That ended the game
Yeah.
right after.
Will it end the game? I'm not so sure, but you know, it'll be along those lines. It'll have that same feeling.
We're not seeing the turning point as of yet. I think that's what Remar is saying.
Yeah.
And we are looking for it. Ryzen specifically has not been instrumental in these fights.
Oh, unfortunate. He was almost out of energy too. If that final slash connected, Ryzen would have been dead.
And that would have been the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, Omega will have advantage, and they start off the Lord, now forcing Falcons to react. Ogun's going to be hovering around close to where Super Marco is. He's managing lane. They're trying to see if they can get a push out there, but now they also send Roamer. Both teams send Roamer and Gold Laner to the bottom half of the map to play for advantage. Well, it's a 3-2 split. Yeah, no, this is gonna all blow up into just one fight.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's also such great river control that we're seeing.
We're gonna end the game with single-digit kills.
Yes.
Combined.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
Yep, there's very little action happening across the map. Now, Falcons will be positioning around the Lord Pit, though.
Just burn it.
Yeah.
Just burn it!
There's no Grok here. They can't reset immediately. Super Yoshi running into it.
James is providing so much information, though. Crimson Beacon already forced out of view. The tech charge isn't used yet, but Kyle TZ actually gets the Lord. He gets taken down in exchange, however. There's the final slash coming in from Flap. He will be isolated all alone, and Nevsky will be there to deal with him. A double kill for Haji cuts down on Super Marco, but he actually finds the kill somehow. A double for Few as well. 2 members are down for Omega.
And I like, just as I said, one big fight where one team will lose 4, and that's exactly what happened. It's only Few left for Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There were so many clutch plays, but still Falcons had the bigger loss.
Yeah.
At the very least, though, they have the Lord.
Yeah. They have the bigger loss in bodies, but they got the Lord. They'll be able to respawn into this. They will be able to play for the map a little bit more.
Man, was that Super Marco and Ryzen just taking each other down at the same time? Oh, Flap TZ's 2,000 assists. First team player to achieve that in the whole of MPL history.
Wow.
PH.
Oh, cool. He even played that little animation there, so...
2,000 assists.
Yeah, the Filipino cannon. Congratulations to him. Let's see if Falcons can finally get the tower in mid. That should open up the map for them a little bit more and favor them. Ryzen stealing buffs away, but at this point, yeah, your utility, you're playing around for the Moskov now. They'll be able to steal the purple buff away on the side of Omega.
Yeah.
Falcons needs to put a little bit more focus on the tower in mid. They're focusing too much on the tower in bottom.
It's a good
Oh, no, Mark!
Oh!
Okay.
That could have been really bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
If Yoshi was a little bit quicker on the trigger with the tech charge, although to be fair, Super Marco does still have Purify. Ryzen, good push up top.
Oh, that is good work from Ryzen.
Yeah, it's actually still Omega leading in terms of gold, despite the amount of map control that Falcons was able to take for themselves.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to play it up against for the next Lord here. Damage dealt. Top is James. Huh.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Whoa.
They found Ogwin. A surprise, aggressive play by Omega, and now advantage in the map for OMG. That's a massive loss for Falcons.
Yeah.
Huge loss.
Especially as Ogun was one of the most reliable guys to hold the bushes, to check wherever Omega was. It's interesting to see he's actually 0-3, but...
Yeah, quick update on the Juicin right before that. He had to go for the Blood Wings first. Still no Sky Piercer.
Oh, that's a different build path.
Yeah, he needed to go for a little bit more sustainability considering that he is up against the Fanny.
Yeah, it also grants you a bit of mobility too.
Oh, there's a Sky Piercer. Okay.
There it is. Well, if there was ever a time for Owen to randomly trip, I guess that was the best time to do it without any major Lord objective happening.
To be fair, yeah, I agree
All right?
with you. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine for now.
Yeah.
But this next one is going to be super crucial. I think they need to get a head start here. But Ryzen seems to be happy to just split across the map.
Yeah, they probably protect this upcoming purple for Ryzen first before anything, though. So Falcons might have an idea that Omega are around the area.
Trying to be preemptive. Falcons are on the chase.
But will they contest it?
They really want the purple buff.
They want that purple.
Yeah, they're going to trade it out. Marco, very close to the Fanny.
They kind of know it, though. They know this is happening.
Yeah, Ryzen no purple buff because they only left the small camp for the purple. Uh-oh, that's bad, that's bad!
Kyle TZ had to use the heavy spin. Final slash didn't land on anyone. Now Flap TZ in danger. Ryzen also looking for the targets from behind. He spots Flap. And now they take one member down from Falcon's Few trying to make something happen. But all members of Omega will just run to safety. And all this happened before the objective.
Now that is a bad time to go down. We have a Lord happening in a few moments. Luckily for Falcons, though, Omega seem to be on a reset as well, so maybe Flap TZ will make it in time. Especially with the expanding river.
All right. See there, Skypiercer up for the juice in. Almost full items here for the Moskov. Just waiting for that Malefic Gun. Last item. Full build already for the carry. Oh no.
Oh, going for split. Ryzen's alive.
He got the attention of Kyle.
Ogwen flickered!
Oh! It was multiple
missed.
targets from Ogwen, but the SOD did not land. Netsky
Look at Few on
still
Ryzen.
able to do free hits. Few doning out the other members. Surprisingly, there was such great wave management done by Super Marco down bottom as well. Omega couldn't fully commit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that SOD didn't hit because Super Marco threw it out at a predictive angle, not realizing just how long the members of Omega were actually locked down by Ogwen.
Yeah, that would have been the correct angle if Omega decided to keep going.
Yeah,
But
or
they-
no, if they ran away.
Yeah, if they ran away rather. But they actually kept going. So now Haji is again. We haven't seen any major plays from Haji here, so we're gonna see if they can do stuff here. I mean, the biggest one would be maybe a heavy spin or maybe a fist crack.
Once that Valentina gets to the Holy Crystal, Falcons are going to be realizing where's that massive burst coming from, besides the Fanny, besides the carry. Meanwhile, of course, Few now with the Skypiercer are holding on the hope of Falcons. The captain, he's been here since Season 1.
All right, they're gonna be able to set up here. James up front. There you go. Haji got the heavy spin. So we could see them get started, but if you look at the position, Omega seem to have a different plan in mind.
Yeah, it's a bit too far though.
Way too far.
They're just going to burn it.
But it's expanding rivers anyway. Oh, James already half HP, though he
Target
might get
seal.
bursted down here. Will get to escape, but he won't. Few actually picks up the kill. Super Marco takes the Lord for his team. Now Super Yoshi in danger as well, forced to flicker out just to survive. Ryzen doesn't even make it in time.
I have a question in mind. What the heck was Omega doing there?
I don't think Omega expected the Falcons would just go ahead and rush it once they had the info. They tried to test, and once they saw that it really didn't look like Ryzen was close enough, I think that was just them reading the tendencies of Omega because it was just James alone getting vision. So they were probably thinking, wait, this usually means that the jungler isn't nearby. And they're just playing to get some vision because they're trying to see to buy time. Final Slash is not going to land again, but earlier FlapTZ landed the big one. And Few has been massive. The Skypiercer finished off James. And Few's positioning stopped Ryzen from entering that sequence.
Yeah, Omega led up big time here, and they will be paying for it. Falcons
Yeah.
on the siege.
Yeah, and James, he took in the damage for too long. I feel now the SOD lands onto Ryzen, but he somehow still finds a way to escape. He gets to clear the wave down bottom as well. But that could have been really close. Even then, Falcons at least gets one base turret.
Yeah, that was massive damage from the Fanny, and that wasn't even Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't use the cut
Yeah,
from
he
there.
didn't use Cutthroat. He brought down Marco that low, that quick.
Whoa, wait a second. All right, we're not out of the woods just yet.
Oh, Super Yoshi! He won't be using the tech charge. Netsky just trying to clear all of the waves and
Netsky's chasing.
scare Falcons away. Ryzen might attempt to do something from behind, but it's actually the purple buff that he's after.
Ogwen's looking for him. I think Ogwen knows.
Going for the trade. They know Ryzen wants to trade this. Ogwen says, no sir, not today.
He doesn't have a purple buff too. It might get denied right here by Falcons, and there you go.
Falcons, so tough for them to try and keep their playoffs hopes alive. As Ryzen of the signature Fanny is just playing the map way too well. I like that he even built the blade armor as the last item, paired up with the anti-cuirass. At this point, the damage is going to be there for the Fanny, but that extra bit of sustainability allows him to get outplaced and win against the Moskov if ever it's just them together going against one another in lane. Few already up to a lantern. That is bad news for Omega.
That's probably also the reason why this Fanny can do 1v2s and still survive at the end.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's the anti-cuirass and blade armor. Great itemization by Ryzen, and he's single-handedly keeping Omega in this.
Yeah.
Because the presence of his Fanny, the macro that he's playing is what's stopping Falcons from being overly aggressive and
Again,
really taking control.
Luckily, despite not having a purple buff. So
That's true. Like, that's all he's been doing so far because Falcons are paying so much attention to denying him of that purple buff as well. But even then, they don't get to deal with the speed that Ryzen is just managing the entire map by himself. Kyle TZ
Four-man is
could have been a
chasing.
huge threat there.
Beacon out.
Super Yoshi, he's so cautious about using the tech charge.
Crimson Beacon also used up by Few, by the way.
Starting to think, I wonder if there are chances that this might end up with a big split push or a base race.
Feels like it, right? Especially with Super Marco here.
Oh, Ryzen doesn't get it.
With the Fanny, with the carry, the Moskov, Super Yoshi conceal.
Oh, Gwen
Spotted
finds
out.
Haji. Haji doesn't copy anything yet. Oh, multiple men got stunned, but Netsuke, he might not want to fight this. They have their eyes on James, but James, respecting the damage too, will not push any further.
Marco!
Super Marco! He has no idea that Ryzen is here.
Oh, they see him.
But he doesn't go for the attempt. He doesn't go for the ambush.
Yeah, really great patience by Ryzen, because now there's chances for him
My
to actually
God.
get to this Lord.
Okay. Man, our hearts.
If ever he got Super Marco, it would have been a 1-for-1 trade, and that would have been not good for Omega. Great patience there by Ryzen.
Yep.
But now Falcons once again rushing this Lord because they know where the Fanny is.
Kyle TZ's already half HP though, gets to dodge the knockup. They see Ryzen dealing with the waves down bottom. Look at the damage coming in from Super Marco too.
Kyle TZ low.
James trying to distract him so much, but the heavy spin from Haji
Oh, no.
picks up the kill on Super Marco.
That's
and
bad.
now the fight is split up. Few all alone, dealing the damage, but he won't
That's
survive. Netsuke with the shutdown. They take down 2 members. Ogwen, Kyle, they're running away because Flap 2
they share.
will be next. It's a double for Netsuke.
Oh my goodness.
Outplayed by Omega. And the Falcons will get shut down.
They got dismantled so heavily, and even without the Lord, it's Omega walking in.
Ogwen still has the fist break, fist crack, but there's immortalities. There's a 5-man Omega walking towards the base. James going in. Look at the damage. Ryzen with the final blow. Ogwen is down. A Winter Crown play from Kyle just to push the minions away, but he doesn't get to
it.
survive.